Hi, I'm Olivia from the Mentor Initiative. Our mission as an international humanitarian organisation is to save lives and reduce suffering from tropical diseases in war zones and natural disasters. I want you to take a moment and imagine that you were in Syria when the war broke out. That on top of losing your home and your livelihood, to add to this suffering, the war had created a perfect environment for the proliferation of sandflies. Sandflies are these tiny insects that can even fit through the holes of mosquito nets, and they transmit a disease called cutaneous leishmaniasis. This disease causes scarring, it causes disfigurement, and in extreme cases, even the loss of the nose. People who have this disease suffer a huge amount of stigma from their own communities, inability to find a job or marry, and as a result, they suffer psychological trauma as well as the trauma of war. In fact, as a direct result of the war, communities that were previously unaffected by this disease are now suffering outbreaks and epidemics, such as northeast Syria. We at Mentor have been working in northern Syria for 7 years. We do this through treatment of cutaneous leishmaniasis and also prevention by targeting sandflies. You can see here in the bottom left, this is the indoor residual spraying. It's highly effective, however, it's incredibly resource heavy and relies solely on international funding. As an example, we have to use over 1,000 people working consistently for 6 months to reach everyone in need. So we really needed a tool that was more sustainable and provided a long-term solution for these communities. And we thought about how tools that are used for preventing malaria could be used for targeting a much smaller vector, such as the sandfly. SC Johnson designed and manufactured this product called Envelope. It's a simple piece of plastic, about an A4 size, and it's embedded with spatial repellent. You put it up in the bedroom and it repels insect for 1 month. It's incredibly cost effective, it has a high acceptance, and it's simple to use. We at Mentor, through support from Grand Challenge, are now proving the measurable impact of Envelope on sandflies and leishmaniasis. We already know that the impacts could be great, and not just for Syria, but for any countries that are suffering from other vector-borne diseases, such as malaria. So now we want to take this one step further, and we want to develop a more sustainable and large-scale distribution model so that we can ramp up access to this Envelope tool. To do this, we would need to identify local supply chains and private outlets and what model works best so that communities can continuously access this product. Ultimately, this tool is entirely unique and it's a game changer. And it presents a new horizon for disease prevention in the most challenging and hard to reach communities. Will you invest with us and be part of the solution? Thank you for listening.